Hello everyone. I will explain the Pythagorean Theorem and how it can be useful and provide some examples of how it can be useful. It's very important in geometry specifically, but in all math it can be very useful. Basically, the Pythagorean Theorem states that a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And let's take an example. Well, let's look at something visual. If we have this square and I have another square here, and the third square would be over here. Basically, what we have when we do something like this to illustrate is that this will be square A, square B, and square C. And what the formula tells us is when we add this A plus B, we will get C. Now, as we do that, in the center, if you can see here, we create a triangle, not any triangle, but a 90-degree triangle. And what that tells us, because it's very important, it tells us that the opposite of that triangle, which is this particular side here, is what we call the hypotenuse. Okay? And that will be very important. Usually that's what we look for, but many times you can also look for A or B, depending on what information they've provided for you. So let's look at an example. If we have a right triangle and say this is the right angle there, and let's say this is 3 inches and this is 4 inches, and again the opposite side is our hypotenuse we'll call C. So again, this is our formula, and let's go ahead and figure this out. If we have 3, we're going to substitute that for A, so 3 squared, plus B, which we'll substitute for 4. 4 squared equals C. 3 times 3 will give us 9, plus 4 times 4 will give us 16 equals C. And just remember that it's always C squared. Just forgot to put that there. And then we have 9 plus 16 gives us 25, which equals C squared. But always remember that we need to square both sides. So this becomes C, and the square root of 25 is 5. So that would be the size or the length of C, our hypotenuse. Okay, so this is just one example you can refer to on how to use the Pythagorean theorem and its importance as far as triangles and so on. So I hope you can understand what I just did and learn from it. Thank you.